What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm gonna give you the 5 principles that helped us scale our agency to $200,000 per month, multiple 7 figures, multiple years in a row. These are some nuggets, guys. Just wrapped up a run. It's about 5 a.m. We're sitting in for an hour, so hope you're getting after it too, but let's get into the video.
And for the naysayers, here's literally a screenshot of our P&L to show proof that this was actually a real thing. And this wasn't just a 1-month thing. This is something that consistently happened. So let's kick it off with principle number 1, and that's cultivating core values and purpose. I know you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, what a waste of time. I don't have time to think about this stuff. But when I kickstarted my agency, I quickly realized that having a strong foundation of values, along with a clear vision and mission and purpose, was absolutely essential. It's not just about me, it's not just the Austin show, it's about creating a collective mission for your agency that yourself and your team or your future team can wholeheartedly embrace. So by aligning our efforts with a bigger picture, we were able to create a culture that attracted clients and team members who resonated with our values, which is what we want as an agency. And our core values became literally the guiding principles for every decision we made, ensured that everyone was on the same page and moving in the same direction as we were moving very quickly. And having a sense of purpose extends beyond just dollars and cents. It becomes about making a lasting impact on the industry and not just focus on conversions and sales all the time. So if you can define your agency's core values and communicate them clearly to your team and clients, you will be set up for success. This not only sets the tone for the work that you do, but also attracts like-minded individuals who share your passion and vision for the business. So we went through a book called Traction by Gino Wickman. We rented a cabin. We went into a cabin for a couple of days and really dove into our core values and our mission, vision, and our purpose. Okay, that leads me to my second point. The second principle is leadership and visualization. I've always believed that a leader sets the tone for the entire team. You know, I had my fair share of struggles. You know, when I began the journey of having imposter syndrome, self-doubt, there were real hurdles that I needed to get over as a leader. I got to a point where I was questioning my own capability and felt like I wasn't cut out for it. And then something clicked. In order to overcome these challenges, I needed to build my leadership and my skill set from that. So I dove into resources from people like John Maxwell, Ed Milet. And when I truly started to comprehend the mind and the action that it can drive, I began honing in on my leadership abilities. Things started to change. I started visualizing the agency at a higher level, imagining the success that we were capable of having. It was an absolute game changer. I learned to see myself as someone capable, confident, and deserving of success. And I know it can be really challenging when you're scaling, when you're growing, to see that for yourself. But once it's crazy, once you're able to visualize it into fruition, it starts to happen. And that's what happened to us. Like, we started to grow. I started to get mad imposter syndrome. And once I started to visualize and see myself capable of being a $200,000 a month agency, that's when we landed. So the takeaway here is pretty simple. You've got to be the driving force, the captain of your ship. Your mindset and leadership will set the tone for your team. When you believe in your capability, your team will too. It's a ripple effect that transforms dreams into tangible achievements, no joke. So principle number 3 is focusing on the team. So as we scaled, I realized something extremely crucial, that my team was the most important client. So just like we dedicate ourselves to our external clients, we started investing into our internal team's growth and well-being. And when I say that the team is the most important client, what I mean by this is they're the one that's going to be executing. They're the one that's going to be responsible for the client at the end of the day. When you start to get yourself out of the fulfillment, you need to make sure that you're feeding into the team so that they're excited to execute on your behalf and represent the brand that you're building. So by investing into the team, this fostered an environment of collaboration, creativity, and loyalty to the agency. We provided training, mentorship, and opportunities for growth within the company. We also focused on creating a culture. We had an office, so we would do events, happy hours, lunch, parties, etc. All things to make people feel like humans and they're not just task doers. The result was employee retention increased. People wanted to work with us, and it created an element of growth as a team and not just some hierarchy and title-driven culture that a lot of corporations face. Principle number 4 is building genuine relationships in a company brand. So in a market bustling with competition, standing out becomes more than just a goal. It is an absolute necessity. So here's what we did. We shifted our focus from solely being service providers to becoming a brand associated with excellence and trustworthiness. And the digital agencies did caught up in transactional relationships, especially with Instagram, social media, see all these people being successful, talking about sales calls, etc. But that wasn't really our strategy. We really aimed to build real, genuine connections, not just play the role of salespeople. To do this, we focus on client success as a team. We really focus on understanding our clients' victories and hours too, and we went beyond just delivering good work. We became their partners. We did stuff outside of work with them. We treated them as humans, not just a transactional relationship. We also focused on building the brand of the company itself. So while I had a personal brand, we put equal effort into establishing our company's brand identity. This allowed me as the CEO to step back and let the team take the lead. We were no longer dependent on my personal involvement. Instead, the entire team was aligned on a shared vision to help elevate the company brand to help our clients flourish, which resulted in more inbound business and brand that removed me as a bottleneck. And this shift allowed us to create an identity that resonated with our clients and prospects, which fostered trust and credibility as an agency. And the fifth principle that we really embraced was the one of leading with innovation, coaching, and learning. So in the dynamic world of marketing, standing still is literally synonymous with falling behind. We recognize the paramount importance of continuous learning and experimentation within the journey of having the agency. What we did is embrace change, and change is not easy, but it is absolutely essential. So we took a proactive approach by not only just keeping up with the latest trends, tools, and strategies, but also seeking guidance from industry experts and hiring coaches to help us become better. We hired coaches who have been where we've been and ones that can help provide us with invaluable insights and guidance as our agency grew and adapted to the change. So we realized that it's a necessity to change, and we embraced it as a company. It's kind of like updating your software to stay compatible with the latest technology, right? Like if you don't, then you'll just end up obsolete. That's how it is in the marketing world, especially in the social media space where everything is changing so quickly. The lesson here is to just embrace the discomfort that change brings and to invest in continuous learning and seek guidance from experts who have been where you want to be. It can be challenging. It can be super hard. Change is never easy, especially when you have a team that you need to get behind the change. That's where it becomes really challenging. Even if you see it, they might not see it. So it's up to you as a leader to make sure that you're stewarding the change really well and being a good leader through the change. So there you have it, the 5 principles that paved the way for our agency's journey to over $200,000 per month. And remember, it's all about creating value, setting the tone with really strong leadership, prioritizing your team's growth, and building a solid brand and reputation. And of course, never stop learning. Don't be afraid of change, and invest in coaching and people to help you out with. Now I want to hear from you guys. Which principle resonated the most with you guys? Leave a comment down below in the YouTube. I'll respond back. We can have a connection about it, and would be happy to help you out in any way that I can. And guys, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you are an agency owner, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more actionable tips and insights. And if you are looking to take your agency to the next level, be sure to check out Agency U, where we help agencies scale using the new era agency protocol. This program is designed to help guide agency owners just like yourself on a proven path to growth and success. All you have to do is book a call down below to see if you're a fit. If not, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and cheers.